Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today, let me get my necklace right here. Now today I have for you my wig journey. I want to talk about my wig journey, and I go back to this every so once in a while because it's so important to pick up people who are first time wig wearers and encourage them in wearing wigs. Now, sometimes when you put on a brand new wig, your brain is not ready to see you in a full head of hair like this. And when you look in the mirror, you think, I look weird. You know, you think you've got all this hair, and it's hard for your brain to process that because your brain is used to you wearing a wig, or not a wig, but used to you having really thin hair or no hair at all. So you have to understand that. That's the first understanding. Your brain is not quite ready when you first start out. And so you have to take baby steps is what I'm getting to. So I was in that situation. I remember when my hair really started falling out, and I was scared. I think I was in my 50s or 60s when it really started falling out. And I got out of social situations. I didn't want to go anywhere. I tried not to go out shopping. I tried not to do anything. I was afraid to go anywhere because I was afraid my hair looked so bad that I just didn't feel like I looked good. I didn't feel like I was pretty. I didn't feel like I was attractive anymore. And I just wanted to stay home. But here's the good news. You can get to a place, and I'm talking to you people who are first-time wig wearers or haven't really started on that journey yet. You can get to a place where any wig that you choose is going to look good on you, and you're going to feel good on it, with it. So you can get to that place where any wig that you put on, you can learn how to style it and make it work for you. So here's how you get there. The first thing is to style your wig, and you're going to need a wig comb. You're going to need a small one like this. You're going to need a brush that's dedicated just for wigs. Sorry. And you're going to need a wide tooth comb of some sort. There's some with handles, and there's this type. So I will put these, how to find these, in the description box below so that you can find them. But you're going to need that. This is an important little tool right here. I have not realized how important it was to have a teasing comb when you have wigs, because sometimes there are little places where you can't style with a big old tooth comb like this. This is for wigs because wigs get tangled sometimes, and it's good to have a wide tooth comb. That way you're not pulling out all of the fibers. So here is the little styling tool, and you can tease up a wig if you want to and do certain things with it to make it look better. If you don't like how flat it is on the side, you can merely tease it up a bit and it'll poof up for you. Same in the back. It'll poof up for you. Now, the wig I have on today is the Rebecca by ESTETICA in medium auburn. Now, I would have never chose an auburn color to color my hair with before I wore wigs. I would have been too afraid to choose a red, figuring that, you know, I might have a hair coloring crisis on my heads and I might end up with something that I didn't want. But with wigs, you can try it. You can go red. And I never knew how great I loved wearing red wigs. I love them. And I wear red more than I wear any other color at the moment when I go out. I choose almost always a red. So you can style your wigs with that little comb. You need one of those. And you need the brush and the wide tooth comb. And then you're going to need a variety of items that you can choose to style with. There's a, I think this is an octopus one. I think that is. And a little tiny clip like this. And there are clips in the middle, as well as square band headbands. Now, square band headbands are really a great little invention. If you can see that, they wear just like sunglasses. So you can style your wigs just like that, and it can make them your own. And so I think that's real important. So you'll need clips, hair clips, claw clips. You're going to need the tiny ones. The tiny ones are going to come in real handy for you. And you're going to need different varieties. Some pretty ones. I don't remember where I got this particular one, but I love it. It really works well with wigs. And there's no marking on it. There's no name on it. So I really don't remember. But this one, something like this, works really well, the size of it. So there's all kinds of pretty clips. You don't have to have this one. You can use any kind of pretty clip you want. Even one as big as this. So I got a couple of these for my long wigs because I like to have long wigs around, not because I think long wigs look good on me. Sometimes they look kind of silly on a 75-year-old woman. Looks a little silly, but what I do is I use them for ponytails and updos, and I think that is the greatest thing in the world. So you need to style your wigs with headbands and clips and bandanas and barrettes and all sorts of things. If you're struggling, I want you to know that you are not alone. You have a whole wig family out here willing to help you. So if you are struggling and you need to ask some questions, I'm going to leave my email in the box below, and you can just email me and ask me some questions, or you can leave a comment and talk to me, and I'm here for you. I'm here for you, and I will answer any questions that I can. So the next thing, when you get to this point where you've got your wig, you've ordered it, so go ahead and order your wig. Whatever wig that you choose, make sure it's in the same color that your bio hair is, or the hair that you're used to wearing if you colored your hair, whatever color that is. Make sure it's in a similar style to what you used to wear, if, like, for instance, short or medium or long. Something similar. Doesn't have to be exact, but something similar, so you don't look too crazy, because your brain is going to have trouble processing that. So wear it around the house for a couple of days when you're all alone and nobody else has a clue. Wear it around your house, look in all your mirrors, and make sure that you are feeling good about it for yourself. Now, I look pretty good. I think I look good. I've got this hair on. It's not too big. It's not too much. And it's just about the right thing that I'm used to wearing in the right color. So do that. And then the second way to get used to wearing a wig is, I always tell people, go to a shopping center that's like the next city over from you. I go to Dahlonega, and I walked around Dahlonega. I live in Dawsonville, Georgia, so the next city up would be Dahlonega. And I went up there and I walked around and went shopping in their little shopping center and stuff. And I wasn't looking to buy, I was looking to see what people were looking at, how their face was reacting to me. Do I look funny? Not a bit. Is anybody staring? Not a one. Nobody paid any attention to me. Nobody stared at me. Nobody smiled and smirked. Nobody did anything. I looked perfectly normal to them. And that's the reaction you're probably going to get. So do that. And just to make sure that you understand in your head that you look good, there's no problem. Even though you feel like you might be wearing a helmet or a hat, you're not. This is your hair. And so this is the process of getting used to wearing alternative hair. So next on the list is to talk to your family members. Now, if you just show up in your wig and don't talk to them first, they might laugh. They're used to seeing you with no hair or very thin hair, and if all of a sudden you come up with this gorgeous head of hair, they're going to start laughing at you. They might smirk. But if you talk to them and tell them, you know, I would really appreciate your support. This is something that I'm struggling with. I need to have a wig. My hair is way too thin and I don't look good anymore, and I want to wear a wig. So please support me in this. I promise I'm not going to embarrass you. I'm going to choose wigs that are just perfectly fine and that look real. So be patient with yourself is the next step. Be patient. Give it a few weeks and wear the wig every day. Every day. Put it on every day. Make yourself do it every day. If you have some bio hair that's really, really thin, you can just pull it back into a little bun and use bobby pins to put it on. And then that's what I do. I like my long lengths. My hair is like shoulder length, and I cut my own hair now. I don't go to the beauty parlor anymore because I don't have enough for them to cut. So it's a waste of money. So I learned how to do it, and I just do it myself. And I keep it shoulder length or something, so I can just make my little bun in the back. That's what I do. But if you don't have any hair, that's okay. There are ways to affix it to your head, and there are wigs that you can get that will stay put on you. There are things like wig bands that you can wear that will hold the wig on. So the next one is that it will soon feel like your own hair on your head. It surely will. Reach out to me. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, if you want privacy, use my email. If you don't mind, you can use the comments in the comment box below. You can do this. It's way better than going around with thin, balding hair. Way better. Way better. And you will feel good about yourself. If you're worried about the heat, there are ways to beat the heat. Look at my video that I did yesterday, and I show you some tips on how to beat the heat while wearing a wig. You can still wear a wig, even in the heat of summer. So I'm going to take the Rebecca off now, and I'm going to put on for you the ROXY. This is the ROXY by Tony of Beverly Hills. Tony of Beverly Hills in light brown with blonde tips. Light brown. Can you see the brown in there? It's got a lot of blonde in it. But this is the ROXY. This is kind of the rock and roll type hairstyle. It is a really cute one. You can do all sorts of different ways with this hair. You can put it straight up if you want to, or you can just comb it to the side like I like to, and wear it just like that. It comes down pretty long in the back, and I like that part. It's just a really cute little hairstyle. I call her the rock and roll ROXY. But she's a cutie, and I really like wearing the ROXY every so once in a while. Nice and short, great for summer, cool and comfortable. So this would be a great choice. Now, you're going to find that you're going to start buying more wigs. And I will tell you this, wigs are addictive. They are truly addictive. Look at me. I've got wigs everywhere. Over there, over there, over there, back there. I've got them everywhere. And they can be addictive. So just so you know. But it's good to have different kinds of wigs. You're going to find that you're going to have a wig closet of your own before too long. Now, this one here is a Main Attractions. This is Charisma in the color Champagne. This one is in the color Champagne. A really cute wig that I like. Let me see if I can get her straight. cute little wig. This is Charisma by Main Attractions. There are all kinds of different wig manufacturers. For your first wig, I would stay away from the cheap ones, the $20 ones on Amazon for your first wig. I really would. I would choose something of a better quality. Now, I will confess that I went for the $20 wig when I first started because I wanted to get my feet in the water. You can do that, but you're not going to be as satisfied as you can be with one of these. I would suggest Paula Young wigs. I would go on Amazon and look through the Paula Young wigs or the Paula Young website. You could do that as well. And you can find some really good deals. Wigs for $20, $30, $40, like that. And that would be a great investment for your first wig. Not too much, not getting into the hundreds of dollars, just a cute wig. Now this is the Charisma in ice, in just champagne. Cute wig, very, very realistic looking, nice looking little wig. So there's that one. And I like to keep them together. That's the Rebecca. All right. And the last one that I have is, I have a bench here in front of me. That's why I'm stretching over there. And I keep them lined up on this bench. This is the Meg by Paula Young. This is another Paula Young wig. Really cute. If you're used to having brownish hair, this is Buttered Toast. Buttered Toast. Really cute little color. If you are used to brown hair, I love this particular color. Buttered Toast. There's my brush right there. I prefer the brush on these straighter styles. So that's why it's good to have the wide comb as well, because that can get things going in a hurry in the right direction. So this is a really cute little style. Then I look at the bangs. If you're used to wearing bangs, you can get plenty without bangs if you're used to wearing it off of your head. Get plenty of wigs without bangs if that's what you like. If you're used to wearing things like that, you can get it any way you want. So that's a really cute one. This is the Meg in Buttered Toast. This is a really pretty color. It's like a darkish blonde, I would say. Very, very pretty. Lots of lights, highlights and stuff. It looks like you've just had your hair highlighted. So your brown hair highlighted. If you've got light brown hair like this might be a good selection for you. This is the Meg by Paula Young in Buttered Toast. So those are a few of the ideas that I have for you. If you are a first-time wig wearer and you're just starting your journey. So leave me a comment in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe, people. I've got more people who watch me that don't subscribe than do subscribe. So please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And I want to talk to you about something else now. Following Jesus. When you follow Jesus, you're going to find rest, comfort, peace, and joy. That's what you're going to find. If you put all your cares on Him, He will see you through the worst of the storms in your life. There is nothing too difficult for Him. Nothing. He will see you through. He has made the lame to walk and the blind to see. He made all things. He governs over all things. So put your trust in Jesus today. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him shall not perish, but have everlasting life." Now, that means that in order to be saved, you need to believe. You need to believe that God raised Jesus from the dead on the cross. You need to believe that Jesus died on the cross for your sin. And you need to be able to recognize that Jesus is Lord. The Bible tells us to pronounce it with our mouth. Jesus is Lord, and you will be saved. So I hope you do that today. There are lots of people out there with all kinds of different philosophies, and the Bible tells us to be careful this time of year, this time in our walk, because there's many false teachers. There are many false teachers. And so just be careful. Go by what the Bible says. And the Bible says faith comes through believing. So believe on Jesus. And that's my story for today. I'm wearing the Meg by Paula Young in buttered toast. I'll see you tomorrow.